To give your teenager a credit card. Nearly 1 in 5 teenagers aged 13 to 17 now have credit cards, and the majority of them use the card at least once a week. So when should you give your teen a debit card or a credit card? Morgan Levy from the Young Americans Bank is here with some insight for us. As kids are heading back to school, Morgan, it's a good time to think about their money management system.
Absolutely, yes. And so we're going to really, at Young Americans Bank, first of all, I think it's kind of important to talk about why we're different and how we might look at this a little bit differently. So Young Americans Bank is one of the only banks in the world that's designed specifically for young people under the age of 22. So we have all of the products and services that you would find at a typical bank, but they're scaled down and they're kind of designed to make it easier for kids to learn and figure out exactly what those products are and how they work for them.
So at what age do you start talking to kids and parents as well about debit card, credit card, and banking systems in general? What age do you think is good?
So at our bank, we'll open up a savings account for anyone that has a Social Security number. And we do have parents bringing their children in when they are babies, and they really build that financial literacy into everything that they're talking to their child about. But whenever we're talking about debit cards, we would recommend about the age of 10 is where we see kids really be ready. And the reason for that is because by the age of 10, they've really had some experiences that help them have those skills. So they're in 4th or 5th grade, they really have the math skills to keep track of the money they're putting in, the money they're taking out. We have a school-based program that a lot of kids will go through in 5th grade that also help teach some of the skills they need. And then also something that parents may not think about, by the age of 10, a lot of kids have gotten gift cards from grandparents.
So they've learned that
exactly.
As well. I want to get straight to credit cards. Can you get a credit card when you're 14, 15, 16, like high school?
Yes, absolutely. And we will even say that most kids are ready for a credit card about the age of 12. And that seems a little early, but if you think about it, 12, right before kids are teenagers, that's really when they're starting to actually get small loans from their parents and having to pay back that money that they spend. And so they have the experience they need for that.
I find it's easier to manage on a monthly basis when we can see it all on a statement, and then we can talk through it versus cash that might get misplaced or you can't manage as easily.
Exactly. The kids have a record and they have something that they actually have to go back and look at.
So it's okay, parents, it's that easy about that age. Thanks so much for coming in. We'll be right back.